We have the Queen of Wands in reverse, already starting off with the foolishness, okay? Somebody that is jealous, somebody that's envious, somebody that's vindictive, okay? We have the Temperance card. This can represent Sagittarius. But Temperance is also one of the cards that represents balance, okay? So let's keep going. We have Seven of Wands. Now, usually, in the world of gambling or whatever, you hear that seven is a lucky number. However, Seven of Wands, Seven of Swords in the tarot, not so much, okay? Seven, um, in the sense of the Seven of Wands, is talking about the need for defense, to literally defend yourself. I am using the Light Seers Tarot. So in this particular deck, it looks more like spiritual defense than actual physical defense, because the lady on the card is sitting in a yoga pose. I think they call it the child's pose, where your legs are crossed. And she has the praying hands symbol. And then there's some wands that are pointing up at her, but she has like a bubble of protection around her. So this is talking about spiritual protection is happening. Something is being balanced out today, spiritually. So people who have been out there trying to harm others using spiritual methods, they are going to start to see the repercussions for that. Okay. And it looks like the wheels are going to start to turn today. We have the Devil card. Some of you could have Capricorn in your birth chart. Okay. But once again, this represents sometimes trying to keep people bound spiritually. There may have also been people trying to keep you bound when it came to your finances as well. Financial abuse, people literally doing this in a practical sense or in a spiritual sense, trying to cause blockages for you spiritually to prevent your money from coming in. Okay. I definitely feel like somebody has been trying to do that to me. And the thing is, people really don't have the power to affect you with their spell work. It still has to go through a higher power. So if somebody has been doing negative spell work against you and it went through, it's either A, justified, okay, like if they did a return to sender or something, or it was allowed to go through so that you can see people for who they really are. Also, so you can see how powerful you are when you're able to get yourself out of the situation. But also because this person is definitely going to get their karma and they're going to get it back. So sometimes, like I know in religion, people would be like, well, why does God let the devil do whatever he does? Sometimes evil is allowed to win the battle, but they're going to lose the war, and their actions are going to be their own demise. So while people think they are powerful and they are affecting you, no, they were allowed to affect you for whatever reason. Whatever the reason was, it was for your highest good, and it's going to work out in your favor, and it's going to backfire. In my old line of work, when I was doing insurance, we could not prosecute people for insurance fraud until they actually accepted money from us, right? So that meant the money had to go through their hands. That meant we had to go through the whole process, and they have no idea that we think they're lying or they're a fraud, or they may have an idea, but they think they're getting away with it. But the act of them accepting the money, getting what they want, getting the result that they want, that's what's going to work against them. You can't prosecute them for fraud if they don't actually take possession of the money. Same thing when you're shopping in the store. If you're in the store and you put something in your pocket and a security guard sees you put something in your pocket, they cannot detain you for theft until you leave the store. They have to allow you to put it in your pocket and walk out that door and make you think you got away with it. But as soon as you cross that threshold or try to walk out that door, that's when they got you for theft. If you just have it in your pocket and you just walking around the store, they can't do anything, okay? So I don't want you all to feel bad or feel weak, because some people may have done some spell work against you and it may have been temporarily successful. Trust me, it's all for a reason. It's not because you're weak, okay? It may have been to show you that you may need to be more diligent about your spiritual protection. It may have been connected to a lesson for you to realize that maybe you need to go back to the basics and you don't need to have, a bunch of material things or X amount of money to live a happy life. It may have been what pushed you further into your spiritual journey. Whatever it was to make you stronger. But don't get it twisted and think that these people that are out here doing things to harm others are more powerful than you. I'll tell you one thing. A lot of the times they are more tenacious. They are more ruthless. They are more relentless. They don't give up. So it's not that they're more powerful than you. It's that they're more obsessed than you. Obsession is a strong emotion. Anger is a strong emotion. So sometimes we have to learn that we need to be just as diligent as the people that are working against us. We need to be just as diligent with our protection. We need to go with our first mind and our first intuition, those intuitive nudges, those dreams we have. Some of us have dreams. I have dreams that show me faces and actions of exactly who's doing what. And I still don't want to believe it sometimes. Some of us needed to see what our enemies were capable of, how far they were willing to go. So that is why their magic may have affected us, but it's not because they're more powerful. I'm going to tell you that right now. Okay. The only thing they're doing is making a hard bed for themselves. Okay. So let me get off my soapbox. The devil can also represent Saturn. Okay. I think I keep hearing people say Saturn is retrograde right now. I'm not really like super into astrology, but maybe that has something to do with this karma coming hard. Okay. We got the World card. New cycles ending, new cycles beginning. Tables are about to turn for sure. Okay. So this is all about the energy you've been putting out. I don't know, maybe over the past 7 years, maybe over the past 7 months. I don't know. What energy have you been putting out? That's what you can expect to see coming towards you. Okay. And it's looking like starting today, some stuff is about to be put into motion. We have the Page of Swords. Somebody is about to learn. The Tower. Somebody is about to learn today. You either going to learn how powerful you are and learn how beneficial it is to do right, to be a good person, to stay on your spiritual path, or you going to learn what happens when you keep playing with people and when you put bad energy out. See, it can look like you getting away with it for a while. Back to the insurance examples. We had people that would scam for years. Every other year, they filed a scam claim. Not realizing, even if you switch insurance companies, all insurance companies have databases where they can access the prior claims you've had. There's internal investigation units. There's police departments, prosecutors that work with insurance companies. There could be like all kind of files on you. And you've been getting away with it for years and years and years. And then that last time when you try to commit that fraud, all of that's going to come back to bite you. You're going to find yourself in examination under oaths where you having to answer for stuff you did years ago. Remember when you did this and did that with a whole nother company 3 years ago? How'd you know about that? See, people been thinking because they've been getting away with the foolishness. They've been really thinking they like super powerful witches and warlocks out here. Like, they about to find out with this Page of Swords and the Tower card. They really about to find out when people say karma is coming, but you never know when. It could be like 10 years later. You never know when, you never know how. They about to learn today. I didn't expect this reading to start this way because, like I said, 777. I'm expecting to see stuff about luck, money, prosperity. Somebody's luck is about to run out, though. These people that have been doing wrong, their luck is about to run out.